Greetings! So in today's video, I want to talk about something tiny but mighty. And I've been meaning to make this video for a bit now, so I'm technically a bit late to it, but depending on when you watch this video, I might be on time, I might be early. Anyway, so what am I rambling about? I'm rambling about this Aqua-Mini set by Sennelier. And what I like to call this set is I like to call it the fall set or autumn set. Why? Well, because if you kind of take a look at the colors in it and the mixes available from these colors, you end up with exactly the colors you need to paint fall in this part of North America. So whenever I'm outside in the fall here and I look at the beautiful nature, all I can think of is this set. I have a few things here. So this is the empty box, but the palette is here. It's a really compact palette. It came with a tiny brush that I don't really use because it's really tiny, but it's a good tiny brush. It's just not what I kind of need this set for. First of all, this set has some of my favorite Sennelier colors, namely this French vermilion and this cinereous blue. I really, really love these colors. So one of them, the red, is PR242 and the blue is a mix of PB15 Colon 3 and PW4, which is Chinese white, which is the more transparent white pigment. Then you also get primary yellow, French ultramarine blue, phthalo green light, sap green, burnt umber, and Payne's gray. The burnt umber is possibly the underwhelming color in this selection. Sennelier's earth hues are always kind of a bit weak. They're beautiful, but they're not strong. They're not loaded with pigments as much as some other colors are, or some earth hues in other brands can be. So what I did, instead of making one of these, staircase color charts, I put down all the mixes possible with this set, all the mixes of two colors, and put them on little sheets like this, so that I can have a gradient of sorts between the two colors instead of having just one square between the two colors. I wanted to do this so I can kind of show you perhaps a bit better the types of hues you can create with these and how they fit with the fall landscape here. Oh, I think these all fit. So you can kind of see all the mixes possible in here. Now, it's a set that's obviously limited with the oranges. You basically only get this mixing possibility that brings you some oranges. So there's that. But you get a lot of green, a lot of muted brown gray colors available, and I think that's what's really interesting. Now, for example, when I'm painting the fall sky, I will often go to this sort of mixes. So either the cinereous blue, the ultramarine blue, or a mix of them together to get a hue that I like for the sky. If I'm painting leaves, then you get a lot of options because some trees will still be green. Throughout, you might have some evergreens, so you can go to these darker, more muted greens for that. You also have some really vibrant blue-green mixes that are suitable for other plants, evergreens and all that. And you get some vibrant greens, but also some muted ones, some more yellow muted like these. And you can really basically get any green you need to paint whatever trees in front of you. You can go all the way to yellow, because in the fall some trees are yellow. You have the oranges, like I mentioned, but you also get some deeper purplish red. Some trees will go to this kind of color in the fall. So that's also something that you can get from these 8 colors in this little set. So we have trees, we have skies, we have all kinds of tree bark with all the browns available. If a tree is a bit more brown gray, you get it in a couple of places. You get evergreens too in there. And then if you're in an urban setting, that's perhaps where you'll have to be a bit more creative with your mixes and have mixes of 3 colors instead of just 2. But you can still get a good amount of neutral grays and colors that would work for asphalt or concrete if you dilute them. Like if you go to a color like this but add more water to it, it would work for concrete. If the concrete is a bit more beige, you could get to a color like this and dilute it and then add a bit of the Payne's gray in it. So I feel like this set is really perfect for the trees and the skies of fall, but also whatever else is in your reference. Also, if you've painted water reflections before, you know that they basically reflect the colors of everything around them. So you have the sky that's reflected, you have the trees that are reflected, but sometimes you also get these little shadow areas that are a deeper color. And you have a lot of options here with this deeper purple color. You have a more deep gray-green color, a blue-gray color here, and other there. And really, I feel like you get everything in here, and you can get some sort of a neutral gray too if you need that from mixing the ultramarine blue and the burnt umber. I don't really have much more to say about this set. It's difficult to put into words how much I like it for the fall season. Here I think it's just a perfect selection of colors for that. I painted a little scene inspired by these colors, and the fall season, yeah, mostly I just wanted to showcase these mixes and ramble about the colors that I really liked. This is definitely my favorite Sennelier set. It's unassuming, it doesn't look like much, but truly it hides a lot of amazing secrets. And I hope you can kind of see what I mean. Let me know what you think of this set. Let me know if you agree or not. Also, if you live in a place that has a very different fall season than we do here in North America, I would love to know what kind of color palette would work for you. I think that would be really interesting. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. See you all in the next video. Bye bye.